Another video lying down is a bit much, but I can I can stand up good. I'm walking around and I'm fine, but I need a lot of rest, so I tend to lie down and between little actions and. I can't sit. That's not. Then I feel too much pressure in the balls, and the balls are really swollen. So the best way for me to rest is just to lie down. And yeah, this is the search of my troubles. It's the catheter. I also had drains. One under the balls, one on the side of the dick. No, the side of the balls, and then I had this plastic tube into the dick, and they have removed all that now, and that's really good. And what can I say? That was kind of painful actually to take away the drains. They stayed in for like a week to empty all the blood and shit that comes out after the removal of the vagina. And yeah, so I mean, there's not so much blood anymore, and the urine looks pretty good. This is all boring facts. I decided not to bore you with a lot of medical shit, and there isn't so much really. I have to say, I'm very surprised over how much energy I felt actually from day one. I was much more energetic than with my top surgery, and I must say I felt this joy of being rid of the female parts from when I woke up, and it was only the first night after the surgery that I was in real pain, internal pain, after the removal of the inner stuff. The whole night I had horrible cramps and pains in the inside, but it was just like my body wanted to tweak, that all the new parts had to tweak into the new place. And when I woke up the morning after, I was feeling very good, and it was like this silence, totally like no pain, no more noise from the female parts. It was gone. It was it was the biggest release. Uh, it was the biggest relief I have ever experienced, and I think I saw Dade's video on dysphoria, and I have to say that I don't agree to his conclusion that the dysphoria just moves around. Because for me, um, this was my kind of main source of dysphoria, the inner female parts, the vagina, and the ovary, and all that shit. And I can't, I could never be myself with those parts. They were kind of fucking up with who I am, and they were constantly bringing noise to my head, constantly bothering me. And the day after the surgery, I was just like, wow, it's like this, switch of noise has been turned off. It's gone. It's no more noise. It's crazy. It's like fuck. and now it's just there's no hole there. There's nothing, and it's like it's just how it always should have been. Even more with the chest, I feel like this just makes me really sad that I've been walking around with this shit. I could, I knew that this surgery is going to be a relief, but this is it's just so much. It was so much more important than I thought. Or I knew it was important, but I didn't think that it was like. I just really wish that I did this before. And I'm just really happy to have these new parts. And the balls and the dick and everything is just like. It should have always been there. And it's like. Too long time I've been waiting to do this. Um, I hope all of you that feel that that you have lower dysphoria, that you take it seriously, and that you don't give up before you have surgical procedure and get it removed. And it's worth it, and all this pain and 6-8 weeks of swollen balls and like just we just have to do whatever we have to do, and don't ever listen to people that tell you to be happy with your body as it is, because if you have serious dysphoria, it's not about social pressure, it's not about vanity or ideals about maleness. It's fucking biological mistake, and you're never gonna have peace with yourself. You're never gonna feel peace before you're rid of it. I feel this peace now. It's like crazy. I never felt it before. And I have these visions now. I can see how my life can be. That I can concentrate about stuff. I feel that these female parts have just been taking like probably like 85% of my fucking attention. Is like crazy. For 30 years I've been like, it's not normal. Transsexuality is not, it's not a fun thing. It's not like a walk in the park. It's not like a going to parades and celebrate that we are happy as we are. It's fucking mistakes. It's biological signals not matching. It's like internal problems. I don't fucking want this like neutral bathrooms, toilets. Fuck that shit. It wouldn't help me if there was a neutral toilet. I wouldn't care about that. It's my ability. I need to stand up and pee, and now I can do that. I can see I'm going to be able to stand up and pee. My dick is small. I mean, but it's a dick. I never had that feeling before. It's changed. It's not like just releasing the fucking big clit. They make it into a dick. They move it up. They release it. It's a total different feeling. I feel that I have a dick now. I'm happy for. I love my little dick now. And fuck the people who want to say this is a little dick. Okay, it's small, but it's a dick, and it's so different from having female parts. And I have balls. I always need to have balls. I always need to feel I have balls. You can't just say, "Oh, I have balls," even if I don't have balls. You need balls, man. And if someone ever gonna tell me like, "Oh, how did you feel? How do you feel now compared to before? Isn't it weird?" I'm just gonna say, "Fuck before. This is how it always should have been. Forget about before. I have already forgotten about how it was. So, don't fucking remind me. This is how it always should have been."